Back to action as the referees finally sort things out. Kaysen is sent to the penalty box. Goal went to McCarthy, assisted by Senkel and Goodwin for the Shen score to get things started. 9:38 left to go in the first period. Plainsmen enjoying a 1-0 advantage already on the brothers of CBA. Dempsey brings it back along his own blue line and gets it across the ice to Ballantyne. Ballantyne loses the handle, and now CBA is going to have a chance to go back the other way. They're going to wave off the icing here as Bernardo touches it up and knocks it behind the goal. Dempsey had it along the left edge, and now McCarthy came over to grab it quickly, but CBA once again is going to have a chance to dump this thing in and try and get something started. McMahon trying to run it down behind the net.
Minute and a half charging at 5-2.
So another penalty against CBA. No shots yet on the second man advantage for the Plainsmen thus far. 32 seconds left to go with the extra skater on the ice for Shen. McCarthy brings it in along the right edge. Scored one goal already. Now he'll divert attention as he flips it into the corner. 8:38 left to go in the first period. Only 16 seconds left. Now we might have an opportunity on the shot. No, they'll pass it back and forth. Now we'll get one through, and now they'll hit a stick and go in. Looks like McCarthy had it again. Or they might give it to Ballantyne. He had the initial drive for Shenendehowa. And the Plainsmen take a 2-0 lead on the power play goal.
Assistant captain Tyler Ballantyne. Assist to number 6, Joe Ferraro. Ballantyne and Ferraro assisted in the first power play goal. Ladies and gentlemen, the Shen Hockey Booster Club would like to take this moment to recognize the following businesses for their support this season. Extreme Team Sports Photos, the New York AFL-CIO, and the Center for the Nation Transplant. We also want to thank Capital Volvo and the Huntington Learning Center. Thank you all for all your support this year and for being proud supporters of Shen Hockey throughout this 2010-2011 season.
Second goal for Ballantyne on the season comes at the most opportune time. 8:30 left to go in the first period. Plainsmen have had 2-0 in the Section 2 semifinal against the brothers. Shen comes into tonight's game ranked number 5 in New York State. It's done by the New York State Sports Writers Association, who has rival Saratoga in the number 4 spot. Blue Streaks will take on Bethlehem tomorrow in the other semifinal. Final coming next week at Union College to decide who is going to face Section 10 on March 4th. That regional game will be played at Section 10. Of course, due to state rules, we can't do any kind of major video work with it, but we will be doing cover it live. So a live feed of that regional game between the Section 2 winner and the Section 10 winner. As another puck goes on Bernardo, and he'll cover up. 8:16 left to go in the first period. Power play goal and a goal with an extra skater on a delayed penalty for the Plainsmen to get things started in this semifinal. Face-off goes the way of CBA. Shot is blocked by the defense in front. Now Wilgocki will bring it back for CBA, trying to get something started for the brothers to trail 2-0. 8 minutes even left to go. Shen will bring it back. Goodwin trying to get it through neutral ice. Can't get the handle. Now fight in the corner, fight along the side boards here. A couple of brothers, a couple of Plainsmen getting after it. Finally shakes loose, and Shen's going to have it on the back. Looks like Ferraro emerges with it, and he does. Shen can't clear the zone. No, now Ferraro's going to try and go the other way. Try to get up to Goodwin. Couldn't get it there, though. Now they'll stay in the corner. They're scared by the crowd. 7:30 left to go in the first period. Senkel finally comes free with it, and he'll go along the boards trying to get it out. Does get through the blue line, but CBA is able to keep it in. They'll dump in and get a couple of skaters changed as Basil goes in pursuit along those left boards with Ferraro. Can't get it out though. Now they'll get a shot on, blocked in front by the defense. Minetto was the one that was there for Shen. Can't clear the zone though. CBA gonna get another opportunity. Wagaki gets it through on Bernardo. Rebound opportunity. And now CBA cuts into the Shenendehowa lead 2-1. The brothers get their first goal of the night on the rebound. Looks like they're going to give the score to Basil, the leading scorer for CBA this season. Already back to action.
CBA goals at 7:59 in the first period by number 4, Steve Bissell. Assist, number 15,
Basil's 13th goal of the year. We're not bringing into factor that Shaker Colony game. Another shot on. This one will go just wide off the check to Chamberlain that time. No rebound opportunity for Shen. To go the length of the ice, and we're going to have an icing call here against the brothers. 6:30 left to play.
Fans remember the impact of the last check puck that will be held at the end of the second period. Hurry and get your puck near the ticket booth while they last.
So face-up comes to Barron's right. CBA will win it, fire along the boards, trying to clear their zone, and they will do so. Actually, it's going to be a little bit too good of a clear. It's going to go the length of the ice, or before an icing call against CBA. 6:23 left to go in this opening period. 2-1, Shenendehowa in the lead now. Plainsmen got the first 2 goals of the game. CBA has come back with a score of their own. McCarthy and Basil going at it in the right circle. 2 captains will eventually give it to CBA on the possession. Now Basil will bring it back through mid-ice over the red line, now over the blue line. Gets the wrister on Bernardo. Bernardo sticks it into the corner though. Shen going to try and bring it back the other way with McCarthy. McCarthy plays one off the boards with Dempsey. Dempsey, who had a separated shoulder earlier in these playoffs, comes back from the injury, and now CBA will fire it along the boards. McCarthy trying to get it before it gets out to the blue line. Does so. Can't see because the crowd's in the way. He'll keep it in the corner, though. Now CBA's going to try it back the other way. Now they'll reverse ice, come back up that left side. Wagaki got the pass through, but he can't keep the possession. Now Tyball has on his stick for a minute. McCarthy shows up on the scene, clears the zone for CBA. No icing, as Bassett has it in the left corner. Or excuse me, the right corner. Now brings it around to the left. A couple of bodies collide now. CBA will bring it back through mid-ice. Basil tried to dump it backwards, was unable to get the pass there to the intended target. Now Shen with a little steal. He's going to try and get something going back the other way. Goes over the blue line, more of a dump in than anything, and actually it's going to go for an icing call against the Plainsmen. 5:11 left to go in the first period. 2-1. Shenendehowa lead. You're listening and watching video broadcast of the Section 2 semifinals between Shenendehowa and CBA at SaratogaCountySports.com. I'm Pat Myers with the X's and O's for you this evening. Just trying to get the camera still straightened out here. We're going to get a new tripod by the end of this evening, folks. As things have gone from bad to looser. So trying to get the tripod to agree with us tonight. So Ferraro has it, and he'll get it across, and now they'll go to Senko in the middle. Senko brings it over the blue line. Needs a couple of bodies, but he does get the pass through. Only for a minute, though, as Minetto couldn't keep possession. Coming back the other way for CBA. And finally getting a shot on Bernardo was Garino of CBA. So 4:42 left to go in the first period. 2-1. Shenendehowa in the lead. Wagaki dumps it down in the left corner after CBA wins face-off off to Bernardo's right. Going along the board still. Puck hasn't emerged now. It'll come free. Cardiff has it on his stick for a moment as he clears the zone for the Plainsmen. Now they'll get it back across the Wagaki. CBA will, though, and he'll go down the left corner and disappear for a few moments. Puck squirts free, and now it'll be knocked back out of danger, at least in the eyes of the Shenendehowa fans, down the length of the ice. Crody has it at the back for the brothers. emerging with it and coming back the other way is Doherty. Doherty had a chance there for a second, got a backhander through, but it was more of a pass than a shot as it went through past the mouth of the goal. Now Farnan trying to run it down as the puck goes like the ice. Crody gets it back, and it was almost a replay last time as he tries to get something started. Can't get the pass through though. It's stolen by McCarthy. Now a shot on comes from Tardif. Tardif gets his own rebound that bounced off the backboards, but he hit the side of the net with it. McCarthy has a try in front. Now he'll glove it down to himself, and he'll bounce it back along those boards, trying to get something going. CBA has it for a moment, and they will clear the zone, forcing Plainsmen to back up and try again. Valentine brings it in for Shenendehowa. He tries to get the pass across, can't find a friendly stick as Tybolt now has to make a steal and dump in for Shen. No skaters changed just yet as the Plainsmen trying to get this offense going on this shift. Disappears into the right corner. Now finally emerging with McCarthy. McCarthy looking to pass, gets it out to the point. Valentine has it lined up. Gonna get the wrister on, can't get it through though. Barone had a chance in front, but he was unable to get good wood on it. Once again into that right corner. Can't see who's going to emerge with it just yet. This big crowd has obscured the vision of the ice for some, even the press here today. Pass in front, stopped by Bernardo, and he has to dive on it to cover it up with 2:50 left to go in the first period. So we'll step aside for just a moment. Well, actually, no, we're going to forego that break. So getting skaters back on the ice now. They've closed down the substitutions. Actually, they're going to send, looks like they're going to send Dempsey into the box for something. I didn't even see the referee's arms all up. Dempsey's in the box for a minute and a half.
12-10 first period, number 2, Matt Dempsey, 9 Dempsey in the credits, 12-10 first period.
So Dempsey goes to the box for interference. 1:10 left to go on the penalty. Shot in front, doesn't get through though, and Bernard didn't even have a chance to make the save. Now they'll try it again, lines it up. It is Wilgocki, but he doesn't get the shot. Now we'll try a one-time chance from the point. Does bounce over in front as it hit a stick in front, and Crody has to grab it behind the net. CBA has 53 seconds left with the man advantage. Now we get out the Bassett on the point. He'll get across to Wilgocki. He'll try again. This one will bounce high and go into the netting though. So still 2-1. Shenendehowa in the lead. 47 seconds left on the penalty. 2:07 left to go in this first period. Skaters changing for both sides. Thought we might have a timeout there for a second, but we won't. We're actually going to have a face-off just outside the Shen zone. Brothers win the draw. Bassett has on his stick, bounces it off once. Now they'll go back to him. He'll get it through to McMahon. McMahon comes in, opportunity on the left, but it goes right on Bernardo, and the goalie makes the save. 35 seconds left on the man advantage. 1:55 left to go in this opening period. I'm Ben Myers from SaratogaCountySports.com. Coming back at you tomorrow with the Saratoga-Bethlehem semifinal, the counterpart to this one in this Section 2 tournament. Players disappear amongst the crowd members and finally emerges. CBA going to try and get something going along the right wing. As Swantek had it for a moment, but he couldn't keep it in. Now Van Epps will try his hand at it. Coming up that left side, McCarthy grabs it for Shen, and he'll be able to bounce it back out, forcing Basil to get things restarted for the brothers. So Van Epps brings it along that left edge as he gets a pass. Only 7 seconds left in the man advantage. They try and get the pass across. But Bernardo was there to glove it before it could get through to the teammate. So 5 seconds left to go in the man advantage. 125, excuse me, left in the first period. Still 2-1. Shenendehowa in the lead. Puck is dropped. Last couple seconds of the power play fade away. Now we're back at even strength. Shenendehowa kills the penalty successfully. So now CBA gets a nice steal in front. Opportunity, but they can't get the shot through. It was Doherty that had the opportunity there for the brothers, but he couldn't get a clean shot in as somebody actually hit his stick with their own. And Senko pins the puck at the back. Paladek had it for a second, and then you get the shot on, but it's blockered into the corner by Bernardo. Couple of nice saves after Shenendehowa got off to a fast start. Now Senko will bring it back through mid-ice, trying to get to a pass, but Wilgaki's going to make the steal. And now they're going to bring it back in. The brothers are. Gazel has it in that left corner. Can't keep the handle on it though, or excuse me, Kaysen can't keep the handle on it though, and he's going to go to the bench as the brothers get a couple of changes. 25 seconds left to play in the first period, 2-1. Wilgaki tries to flick it in. It hits the defender, goes into the corner. Now Ferraro going to try and clear the zone. DeRosa deflected it, and now it'll go out of danger. Goes the length of the ice, and they're going to wave off the icing here. The brothers just fire it back down the other way. Kowinski now, her last chance opportunity. Blue line shot. Wrister goes wide, though. Miles tracks it down, fires one back along the boards. 2-1, and that's going to do it for the first period of play. So we're going to go into the first intermission with Shenendehowa enjoying a 2-1 lead against CBA in this Section 2 semifinal. I'm Ben Myers from SaratogaCountySports.com. We'll be back at you in just a moment with the numbers from the first period, and of course the second period of play. 2-1, Plainsmen take the lead into the first intermission locker room here at Clifton Park Arena.